Welcome to Fastang 444. In the previous game, I was in a Jeep Trackhawk in the final showdown. I tried influencing the finish down the coast, and I was unsuccessful. So I just stayed here. There were some drops nearby when the last game was just before the final showdown, second to last arena. So let's see if there are any drops at the beginning of this game. I don't see anything immediately. I start heading south and I see multiple other drivers on the mini-map that direction. So let's head north up the coast. And I open up the map and I can see the arena is actually quite far to the east, so that tells me the final arena will be most likely in the southeast. It's good to know, one, how far I have to go to get into the next arena, and two, the direction of head-to-heads when I start engaging in head-to-heads. So let's go over to this drop here. What do we have? Oh wow. Audi RS7, great car. Get around these tiki huts or whatever those are and get to this drop. And I'll jump ahead. I wound up going over to what I call the home of the Eliminator. Actually, right where that drop is there would be where the Eliminator icon in free roam is at. So that drop that I passed was a lower drop, but I do see a drop over here. Let's take a peek at this. Not of interest. I need to get over around where everyone else is at and start engaging in head-to-heads. I actually also could use this in the final showdown. This is more of a level 9 speed vehicle, so I'm not really overly concerned that I wouldn't be able to be competitive in the final showdown in this. Finally, I see someone on the mini-map, so let's go over towards them. They seem to be running. Multiple vehicles on the mini-map over to the east, left, but I finally see a pink dot on the mini-map. I think they may have ran into this greenhouse or something. Let's see, let's get them. I'm gaining on them. So I'm definitely in something faster. And I'll slow this next part down. Watch what they do. I know the head-to-head's going to go southeast. They stop and turn towards me. And I engage in a head-to-head. So I'll start heading over to this road here. There's this bridge that, if you get off of this bridge on this stream, there's steep banks on either side of it. You can see there that'll hang you up. Any head-to-heads have been won and lost on that. Now I can see this dirt road that's a switchback ahead. You see it on the left there on the mini-map? And look straight ahead. You see that ridge? That's what I want to jump off of. And look at that, someone got into a Hoonigan Group A. So I will jump off this ridge, clear the rocks and trees. I prefer to be a little straighter when I land, but this will work. And based off of this finish, okay, there's a Ferrari Spa, there's a Nissan GTR, So based off of this finish, this is a clue. It's going to be Arena 6, the final showdown. So I will take this Bronco, level 7. I actually thought about staying in the Audi RS7, but decided let's get into one more head-to-head and try and get into something faster. So let's head over here. There's a gap through the trees over here. Oh, look at that. Someone got into a Merc AMG GT. So there are faster vehicles that are in this game. I am going to go over to this road and turn around and catch this car that is being chased. It's a Ferrari. They are going the wrong direction because they were being chased. And here's a Nissan GTR in the trees that was chasing them. So I'll go to the left here. There's a gap through the trees. Watch out for a few random trees. And the Nissan GTR is chasing. Look at that. It's a tactic that some will use. I've actually done that before. You follow a head-to-head and then catch whoever wins as they are leveling up and challenge them while they are parked. And when this head-to-head leads here, it's definitely going to be Arena 6. If it was leading more towards over the swamp, that would be Arena 7. So let's get through these trees. I spoke too soon, although I only hit one, so not too bad. The Ferrari is in the trees still, so I will go over this direction, and I'll slow this down. Watch this. This golf cart stays on the roof of the Bronco for quite a distance here, and I glance back as it falls off. I thought that was funny. So I decide that I am going to use the Nissan GTR in the final showdown. It has near level 10 speeds. I'd say it's more of a level 9 vehicle, and I can see this is going to be Arena 6 as I mentioned, so I will head over around the perimeter of this arena. Oh, someone got into a Lamborghini Murcielago, so I have some competition. And look at there, now you can see the final Arena 6. So I just stayed here, and I'll speed this part up. I was just parked here waiting for the arena to start to shrink, and then I will get over in position for the final showdown. Right when I get to here, I see this vehicle right in front of me, and I was going to challenge them to see if I can't get them to run out of position. And it's a Rocky that winds up running into the trees. So I will just come over here and get in position. So that may have worked. They may be out of position for the final showdown here. This is where I like to leave, on the edge of the woods, angled towards that dirt road ahead.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown.
You can see on the map this point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 6. The range of time to leave is 18 to 20 seconds. I will leave it 20 seconds. I may be the only one that is going to try and time their exit. And look at this. That's a Lamborghini Murcielago going off to the right there. The Lamborghini Murcielago is behind me, so they may have been just following my lead. Right, finish point straight ahead, possibly towards Guanajuato. I know to go right of this X-shaped pattern of roads. You can see the buildings, those obstructions around that X-shaped pattern of roads. Now, going over to the left here, get through these few trees. No, there's a gap through these trees around there. I got it. Cross the stream. Now I'll follow along this short dirt road. Look at the road configuration. That's the Eagle's Head, and I know around the top of the Eagle there are a lot of buildings. So I will go right through the middle of the Eagle's Head. I can angle slightly over to the right, and look at this here. You go into the city on the right side of the mathematical symbol pi. You see that? On the right side of that. So let's angle over, jump over this hill. I cleared these buildings and obstructions. Now let's get over to the right side of pi. And again, I jump over some buildings. That's pretty amazing. That's one of the best finishes I've ever had to this finish point. What a great win in the Nissan GTR.
Horizon, please congratulate the Eliminator!
I call these games where I only have 2 head-to-head stress-free games. I love it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. Come on.